it is surgery day, and I am in the process of getting ready. Basically, I don't need to do anything to myself except put on some clothes. So I just wanted to check in and say, the nerves are still a little bit here. I'm ready though. I've done everything that I need to. And so I'm looking forward to just this experience to get myself to where I need to be. My husband is taking me, and I will check in later with pain and things like that, but I expect it to go pretty smooth. I'm putting all this positivity into the universe about it. I've meditated, I've prayed, I've done everything that I can at this point, and so it's just time to go get the surgery done. So just wanted to check in and tell you it's surgery day. I'll check back in on the way on the car when we're driving there in the car. And yeah, it's the beginning of chapter 2, or gosh, it could be chapter 15 because I've been through a lot of things in my life. So yeah, I can't wear makeup, can't do my hair, can't put product in my hair, can't put lotion on, can't do anything basically. So here we go. And I will see you. Sorry, I saw something there. I will see you soon. So I'm here and I'm ready for surgery. Just waiting for anesthesiologist and the doctor. Of course, with COVID, I have to wear a mask. So I will see you guys after surgery. I hope that it all goes smooth and that pain and recovery is simple. All right, let's do this. Hey everybody, I'm checking in. This is the day after surgery. So surgery went well. It was fast once I got in there. The team was amazing. It was all positive energy and vibes, which I absolutely loved. And even when I got done with the surgery and I was in the recovery area, everybody there was positive vibes. I had great nurses that took care of me. And I actually got up and walked. I drank 3 ounces or more of liquid, and and then I went to the restroom. So all the things that I needed to do in order to be released home, I did. And so then I came home probably around 6 p.m. with my husband and just kind of chilled out a little more. I still felt very groggy from the anesthesia, and I don't have a lot of pain, so that's good. The nurse yesterday kept asking me after the surgery, do you have pain? Do you have pain? Do you have pain? And I was like, I don't have pain. I had like pressure, like in my belly. The sutures and stitches, they didn't feel any kind of way. It was just sore, right? Because, excuse me. Sorry, I need to drink something. Hold on one moment. Try to get that out. So, anywho, I tried last night. I didn't have a lot of pain, like I was saying, when I came home. I tried last night to drink part of a protein shake. It did not agree with me. Too soon, I think. I tried some Gatorade Zero for hydration. I got a bottled water. All of it just made my tummy just feel so weird. So I was able to get in my meds yesterday. Today I'm struggling more with the meds because, I don't know, I feel like I need something in my stomach to kind of remove some of the nausea. So I'm having a protein shake that I purchased. This brand, it's for bariatric surgery patients is what it's geared towards. So it has some vitamins and stuff inside it that you need. And this is the cappuccino flavor, and it's actually really good. So I've been drinking that. I'm drinking it slow, of course, because you can only take like a few sips and then you got to kind of wait to see. I am going to walk on my treadmill today because I don't really want to get dressed to go outside, even though I probably should, just to get some fresh air. So I got to think about that. But this is the process. So I slept last night. I didn't have a lot of pain last night, which is great. I was just very tired. I do have an ice pack to put on my belly for stitches. And that's about it. But we'll see. I don't feel worried about anything. And I feel like I'm making good progress. And I just gotta stay on top of my stuff, basically. So yeah, my throat's a little sore because they put in a tube, but it's not as bad as he said. It might feel like razors, and no, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels a little sore. That's why I have this voice that you kind of hear. But all is going well. So I just wanted to check in. The goal today is to walk 30 minutes and do my breathing apparatus a couple of times. I have this barometer that I have to do. Have this protein shake, at least one, and some fluids. That's my goal for today. So it's one day at a time, one day at a time. That's how I keep telling myself. So yeah, this is the journey. So we will chat later. I hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye. Hey YouTube family. So today is 3 days post surgery. It's Friday. I had surgery on Wednesday, so maybe 2 days. But today I just my stomach feels so empty because I haven't really been eating. I actually am trying to get down a shake that has 30 grams of protein. I had 18 grams this morning, and I'm supposed to do 60 a day. So it's very difficult to get the protein in and the vitamins and the medicines and all of it because your stomach just, I have no appetite. I'm used to eating things with my mouth, chewing. And so I'm missing that sensation a little bit because everything I'm doing right now is liquid. And I'm barely on stage 1 of foods. So that means clear liquids, broths, protein shake, Jello, things like that. And that's supposed to be for many, many days, probably 2 weeks. And this is probably gonna be the hardest part for me because I am not enjoying any of it. I'm not enjoying the protein shake. I'm not enjoying any of it. And then I feel pressure in my belly. That's what I actually feel. So I feel a little nauseous, if I could say that. It's just a weird empty feeling in my belly. So anywho, I just want to give you guys an update and say today has been more challenging than the other days, and it probably is going to be like this for a while, and there's not much I can do about it except for just go through the motions, go through the stages. I've slept a lot in the last couple days. I took a 3-hour nap just a little bit ago. So that's what's going on over here. I did get up and get out of the house for a little bit so I could get some steps in. But food, no bueno. It's just not. I tried a different one yesterday. It got thick and clumpy. I didn't like it. I'm afraid to drink it again. I don't like thick and clumpy, So I don't know if I can do it in smaller doses or something. But it takes a while because this is 11 ounces. And I probably have only had 4.5 of the 11. Still have a lot more to do. So I just wanted to check in and show you or tell you kind of where I am in this process. And I know that it's a good decision because I needed to do it, but it's also very hard because you're used to your old, just being able to do what you do when it comes to food or eating or even protein shakes. I used to drink these protein shakes quick and my stomach just won't allow it because it's so tiny, right? So now I'm sitting here having to take sips and put it away, sips and put it away, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's what we're doing. other than that, it's been pretty chill. My incisions are sore, but they're not painful. It's just a matter of just staying on task. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes the rest of the day until tomorrow. And yeah, it's just a process, guys. It's a process. All right, deuces. On to another day, on to another story. Hi everybody. This is day 3 post-op, day 4. I mean, I had surgery Wednesday, today is Saturday. Excuse me, I'm fixing my blush. I need a little blend right there. Okay. I did get myself up and wash my hair, my body, and I did that yesterday too, but today I put on some makeup so I can just feel kind of myself a little bit. So hardest part of this process is getting in these fluids. It is frustrating because when I drink, I actually feel it in my belly. I feel the movement of the liquid through my body, which is a strange feeling because usually, right, you don't feel your food kind of going down. You just eat. But in this case, because the stomach is so tiny, I think that I feel it more. So I have my glass of water here that I've been trying to drink for the first thing of the day. I made myself an iced decaf coffee with protein shake in it, caramel flavor. And I'm gonna try to get these both in, but oh girl, let me tell you, it's the work over here. I've been trying to put in hydration multipliers, so liquid IV in the water, because getting it in is hard. I already took my B12 vitamin. I have to take my multivitamin and my B1 vitamin. The calcium vitamins, I don't start taking until like, I think next week after I have my follow-up with the doctor or when I start eating food. So I have to stay on this liquid diet. I'm gonna try to stay on it for 7 days. I'm just trying to gauge how my tummy feels, right? What is happening when I'm drinking? What is happening when I'm taking vitamins like these? How my body's responding. So it's kind of all a guessing game because I think everyone has different tolerance levels, right? Just like with anything. I haven't had a lot of pain, which has been fantastic. I've been sleeping just fine. But I'm gonna walk my dogs after I finish this cup of water and take this vitamin. Try to get in 30 minutes. So today I am gonna try to get out of the house and go get a pedicure just because I need some kind of movement in my life. I need to get outdoors, feel kind of normal a little bit. Food smells are not a big deal for me. Like yesterday, my husband came home and cooked and he was worried that it was gonna be like hard, you know, for me to have food smell, but food smell's not been a thing for me. So not worried about it. I do wish that I could chew something. That is the one thing I can say. And I've been having, you know, because you're having protein shakes, I feel like flavors in my mouth have been weird. So trying to get past that, making sure that I do all the little things that they said I should be doing in the first few days. I'm excited to see the outcome of the work. This is just the really difficult part. I honestly feel like the surgery was easier than this part. Like the surgery itself, like I didn't have a lot of pain in my incision sites. Everything has been going fine with that, unless there's something going on that I don't know about, right? That's like internal. But I feel like this liquid is just, this is the hardest part. This is like truly the hardest part. And you know, it's your stomach has to get used to holding volume again and, you know, feeling comfortable. So yeah, this is what it is. But I did get on the scale this morning because I wanted to see, is my body giving up any pounds? I've had a history of my body just not wanting to give up weight, but I don't know, with me eating so little food, how it would not, you know, give up pounds. So I am down from surgery morning. I'm down, I think 3.5, 4 pounds. So in 3 days, which is good. It took me 6 weeks to lose 5, maybe even longer, to lose 5 pounds to be prepared for the surgery. So I had a goal weight and I met it. And then last weekend when I was in LA with my previous video, you've seen, I did get to have some alcohol and some food and just kind of enjoy a couple last meals, because I knew on Monday I was going to go to this like super low calorie diet. Then I was going to go to a liquid diet. Then I was going to go to a clear diet, and then I was going to have surgery. And then here we are going backwards: clear diet, liquid diet, so on and so forth. Right. So that's what's going on. I mean, I don't feel like super tired or run down. I kind of just feel like, can I just get past this stage? Which can be frustrating. I'm not a patient person. Like me, just in general, who I am is not a patient person. Like I don't have that, I don't have patience like that. Everything I want it like now. I want it done. I want to move on. I'm a very driven person. So this is teaching me to have patience with my body. Patience just overall. So I'm having patience right now, trying to get these liquids in. Today I put on a summer dress. I'm gonna go get a pedicure in a little bit. Not that I really need it. My feet don't look that bad, but something to do. Might go take a walk at a like outdoor mall or something. I did an indoor mall yesterday just to change up my location, and I did get some presents for my husband, which was super sweet of him. He was like enjoying seeing me out and not being just cooped up in the house. So, but anywho, that's what's happening today. We're moving on. We're trying. One thing at a time. That's what I keep telling myself. Just one marker at a time. So getting in the vitamins, getting in the protein, getting in the water, one marker at a time. So right now I'm doing vitamins and water. I'm gonna go walk these dogs. I'm gonna come back and have my shake. And I'm gonna get some more water in later. I'm gonna carry some water with me wherever I go, so I can take some, a little bit here, a little bit there. So that's the plan. Yeah. What else can I tell you about surgery? The surgery part was simple. I had a great team, so I don't really have anything to say about the surgery. The surgery part, I feel like I was more nervous about it, but now in hindsight, I don't think I should have been nervous at all. It was so smooth, everything about it. I was able to come home the same day as an outpatient, which I wanted to do. Like I wasn't forced to do that. That's what I wanted to do, because you just rest better in your own environment. And I've been able to rest in my bed totally fine, sleep in, just like tired. I've had a couple naps in between. Yeah, so everything's going accordingly, I guess. I just hope that I can stay hydrated, and I hope that I get enough protein in. Yesterday I got in more than the day before, so that's good. So today the goal is to get in more than yesterday, right? All right, that's it for now. I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Hey y'all, it's late. Same day as earlier, just checking in. So tonight was rough. I had a hard time with just doing protein shakes and water, and I'm just craving like flavor, you know, like some kind of flavor. Like, so I had like an orange, I just like sucked on the orange piece to get all the juice off. My husband bought me some, what's it called? Hot and sour soup. And I like strained everything out of it except for just the liquid. So I could just have a little bit of that flavor in my mouth. That's been the hardest part, is because so before surgery, I liked protein shakes, but I would do them like maybe a couple of times a week. But I would do like pre-made protein shakes, like the Premier Protein. Sometimes I would put them in my coffee, like iced coffee, or I would just have them as a snack, like with a fruit or something like that. Well, trying to eat that all the time is leaving this like pasty taste in my mouth. And that's just because like I'm probably used to so many other flavors, right? Now, mind you, I have not had food since Monday at 8 p.m. and we are on Saturday. Like, it's almost midnight here now, I think. So that's a long time, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we're talking about 6 days. And I need to do it. I probably need to stay on this liquid diet until next Wednesday, and then slowly start trying to introduce stage 2 type foods. And I think that's the hardest part for me, is like I've never been a protein drink person. Like, I've never been that. I've always been like, I'd rather have a meal that was healthy for the same amount of calories as a shake, right? And so that's kind of always been my go-to, but in this case I can't. My stomach just isn't ready to accept that. So I'm having to talk myself off the ledge, essentially. Not that I feel like I did a lot today. I went and got a pedicure. I like walked around. I did a lot of steps today because I'm trying to just get my activity going, because I felt good. I woke up, like I did everything right today. But I think it's just an adjustment. It's an adjustment of just what I can have for flavors. And I will say that, you know, I think it's just going to be like this for a while. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. Even portion sizes, like as soon as I started having sips of the soup, I started to feel like full. Like I didn't want to eat a lot of it. I just needed like a little bit. And the same thing with the protein shakes. Like once I start drinking them, probably about halfway of the container, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm over it. But I have to finish it because I need to get those protein grams in. So yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle. This is the hard part, I'm not going to give up. I don't have a choice, right? I would not have gotten the surgery if I planned on just caving in. So it's just me venting and sharing the real, because I'm not sure if people really ever share the struggle of the transition from being able to eat just whatever you want, essentially. And I actually was, watching what I was eating before the surgery because I had to get to my goal weight. But I'm used to chewing. I'm used to having whole grains and chicken breasts and all those things. It's like I was telling my husband, I don't even want anything bad. Like, I'm not like, oh, I want Taco Bell or I want McDonald's, I do not. Those are not my go-to meals, like, ever. But I just want normal food. Like, I was like, I would kill for like roasted Brussels sprouts and chicken breast or salmon, something like that. So the transition is going to be hard. It's going to be long and it's going to be painful, which is what I've now come to accept, and it's just part of the process. So yeah, it is what it is. But I just wanted to check in with you and keep it real. Right now I'm in the struggle. I was in the struggle today. If it wasn't for my best friend bringing me like shakes that she likes and they actually tasted good, and then the hot and sour soup, which I was actually able to strain, I don't know what I would do, because I felt like I had no options, basically. I tried Jell-O. It was like, I'm tired of the broth that I've been having since Monday. That's kind of the other part. And then as far as liquids getting in the water, I did really good with the water today. And the reason being, I had water with a multiplier, so liquid IV. And then I had just another bottle of water. And then I had a Bai, which are 5 calories. There are these little antioxidant drinks. No, this one's 10 calories for the whole thing. So I think it's 5 for half the bottle. But those have helped me because they have some little bit of hints of flavor of water. They're not carbonated, so you can have them. So I'm keeping one right here in case I get thirsty in the middle of the night, so I can just gulp some down. But yeah, it's sips and wait. Sips and wait. Sips and wait, because you don't want to get yourself to the point of being sick, you know? So that's kind of what I've been doing, is training myself, learning this new way of eating and new patterns, because you got to have a routine. That's what they say. And you got to just stick with it. So that's where I'm at. But anywho, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day and I'm ready to just call it. I wanted to check in before I went to sleep. So peace. Good night. Talk to you mañana. Hey guys. So I'm back at home. I was like, came home, drank 4-ounce shake. I have a little bit more. I just want to show you the pre-made. I pre-made them this morning in these little containers because this helps me with my portion, so I know how much I can hold, you know, at a time. But I was gonna say, I have been racking my brain, like, what do I want to do with myself for this 2 weeks of time, because, you know, I'm up and about. I feel pretty good. I'm doing what I'm supposed to. But I have like business things that I want to focus on, as well as the reading, which I've already shared with you. But also I need to clean out my closet. So my closet is just full of clothing that I don't really wear that often, or may have worn it a few times or whatever. And being that I'm going to be losing weight, I am ready to like let go some of those clothing. Maybe it's premature, but I kind of feel like there's no better time to do it. So I think I'm going to do that as a project. So I'm going to take you guys with me on like an organization of my closet, because I've struggled for so long with like shoes and boxes, and they're different size boxes and all this kind of stuff. And I want to like standardize the boxes or the shoes that are in my closet. I don't have that many in there. I actually have a lot of my shoes outside, so I need to purge there as well. And they're in my garage in boxes. So yeah, that's going to be the project of the week. I did get my books. I'm starting to read one now, waiting for my friend to get here. Like I said, I just had 4 ounces of shake. This is the rest. This is another 4 ounces. So I'm going to wait about 30 minutes and I'm going to have this and then move on to finishing this water. And that's what we're doing today. So it's just water, fuel, liquids, like trying to get it all in. I already took my vitamin this morning. I have to take another one this evening. But yeah, that's where we are. So, all right. I hope you're having a good day, because I'm having a fabulous Monday. Mondays are generally not this fabulous, but for today, it's pretty good. All right. Bye. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday. I just woke up a little bit ago, but more importantly, it's 1 week since my surgery. So I'm excited to get on this scale. I have my scale right here. This scale actually is pretty close to the scale that was at the surgery center when I went in to get my self-weighed, and I am gonna weigh on that scale because I have another one upstairs. It's not exactly the same. So I'm excited because I want to see. I know what my starting weight was, and I'm just like, I know I'm losing weight. I mean, I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not. Yesterday, I kind of had another meltdown moment because I kind of realized that I'm having to let go of my old self. So I'm a pretty confident person just in general. And I realized that I'm not going to be the same person anymore. I'm not going to be the same Regina. I'm going to be someone totally different, because my body's going to change and things about it are going to change. And I just didn't really focus on that in the beginning. So now I'm kind of learning that, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I have to kind of let that body go. I lived in it for so long of my life, but I had a little bit of a moment yesterday. And then I had a moment with, you know, transitioning foods and trying to figure out what's the next plan or the next step. So there's a lot of mental that goes into this process of getting the VSG surgery. So it's like as much as you can do on the front end to prepare yourself, educate yourself, and understand what's going on, it's going to be helpful. Community support is very crucial, just why they always stress it when you go to the appointments in the beginning. I'm fortunate to have a friend who's had this procedure, and then to be able to have found some other people that I can lean on. So, you know, it's just part of the process. So with that being said, one moment. 10.6 pounds, 10.6 pounds. That's insane. That's insane. 1 week. So that's promising. And, you know I can't lose the same forever. So I probably will lose somewhere around 25 pounds by the end of a month, which is insane. Just to taper it down a little bit. But I'm excited, but like I said, yesterday was a struggle day for me because I just had a lot of thoughts in my brain about this transition and this change. And, but I'm gonna take you to see my shake this morning. So, hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna make my shake, my first thing I do in the morning. So one thing I wanted to talk about was coffee. I used to be a daily coffee drinker, and they told me that I couldn't have it, right? Unless I had decaf. And the decafs that I found I haven't really enjoyed that much, so I just kind of stopped drinking coffee, which is crazy to me because I used to have a cup a day in the morning before I started work because I used it kind of as a way to get myself going in the day. So I haven't been doing that for about 5 days, which is awesome. But I just wanted to share that because now my thing that I do is I get up and I make my shake, and then I start having water immediately so that I can get myself hydrated, because I do not want to get dehydrated in this process. That is a common thing that happens, is dehydration. So let me grab my almond milk and so on and so forth, and then I'll tell you what to put in it. So I use organic and sweetened almond milk from Costco. This is my favorite. It's 30 calories per cup. It only has 1 gram of protein, but it's 3 fat and 1 carb. So very low in calories. It meets the requirements of the program that I'm in. You should always check the program that you're in to see what the requirements are. But so the first thing is I always do a cup of almond milk. And put in my little Ninja blender cup, and then let me grab the things that are actually going to go inside. So this in the morning, because I like the flavor of something feeling kind of like it's cereal, and I've been using this. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. It's Ghost Chips Ahoy whey protein powder. Whey protein powder is acceptable. The nutrition facts on this is 160 calories, 3 fat, 25 grams of protein, 7 grams of carbs, 4 grams of sugar. So it meets all the requirements of my program. And so I'm gonna use 1 scoop of that. Now it does have cookie chunks in here, so I have to strain it after I make my shake because I'm not supposed to have any like big chunks of something hard yet, because I don't think my stomach would be able to break it down. So that's the first thing. Then I always put in collagen powder because I want to get more protein. So that, like I said, had 25 grams, I think I said. Yeah, 25 grams. So this is another 20 grams if I do 2 scoops. I'm gonna only do 1 scoop. No, 18 grams if I do 2 scoops. I'm gonna only do 1 scoop because I do another scoop later with my afternoon shake. But this is like essentially gonna make sure I get that 60 grams in with the 2 shakes that I have, and then everything else is pretty much a bonus. So now I'm at 9 plus 25, 34 grams. And then the last thing I put in is fiber. So I wasn't putting this in originally, and then I went and I bought this. It only takes 2 teaspoons, and I've been putting it in both of my shakes. This is just so I don't get constipated, because then that's gonna slow down your weight loss, right? So you wanna make sure to do that. Well, I'm making sure to do that, and because I just wanna make sure that I'm good. And so, there we go, that's what's in here. I'm gonna add some ice, and then I'm gonna blend it, and then I'm gonna strain it, and I'm gonna show you my servings, okay? All right, so ice is in. Close this up, and then we blend. Okay, yum, blended. Breakfast, or meal 1 and 2, should I say. I've been having like 4 shakes, so, but yeah, looks delicious. So, like I said, I need to strain it. So I have a strainer right here, because we don't want any chunks in there, because it can mess up my whole situation. You know, your insides are healing from the staples and sutures from your surgery, so I don't want to take a chance. And yeah, what ends up being left is like chocolate chip chunks, because this is a chocolate Chips Ahoy, right? Situation. And then I have these little containers. These are, I think, 8 ounces, but I don't fill them up all the way. I go to probably 6 ounces. This one's 4 ounces. So I basically put that inside here so that I can have it and enjoy my shake. It helps with my sizes, my portions, because as I said, the first couple days I was struggling with doing my shakes because I was trying to drink the whole thing at one time. And you know, that's just habit that I had to change. And what I realized is I had to do smaller portions to allow my stomach to be able to hold what it needs to hold. So that's what I found, and that's been working better for me, along with, you know, just being very, so right now it's about halfway, so that's about 4 ounces in this 8 ounce one. I'm gonna add 2 more tablespoons. Right, so that's my other portion. And then my last one. Okay. Try not to spill all over my floor. So that is my shake. So I got a good Chips Ahoy shake that has fiber and collagen, you know, which helps with a lot of things. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I usually put the little lids on. These are just Ziploc throwaways that I found at Target a while back. But they've been helping because I'm trying to get used to portion sizing for this belly. And I will tell you that yesterday I tried to take a gulp of some warm chicken stock, and my tummy said, you need to slow down. It didn't make me vomit, but it did gurgle and kind of talk to me. So that tells me that, yeah, you can't really drink a whole lot at one time, just like they tell you. So cheers. Breakfast. Hey y'all, I'm back. I did a little clean up in my house and a little shopping. I've gotten dressed, as you can see. Just a little summer dress and denim jacket. The interesting thing is this jacket used to not really fit well because it used to be like tight right here. So definitely noticing it fitting better after I've lost weight, which is great. Went to Target and I got like a whole bunch of stuff for my son, and then I got this for me to drink tonight. It's a ramen soup starter chicken broth that has ginger and tamari and mushroom hints for Japanese style cooking. And I wanted like something different because, you know, I've just been doing regular chicken noodle soup or just broths that are just super basic. So I'm gonna have this for my dinner along with some collagen. And then I'm gonna actually make my shake, my second shake. So this is a really good keto, GSV, whatever type of diet you're on, because it's so low in calories and points. It's 150 calories, 3 carbs, 30 grams of protein, and 2 fat. I mean, you can't get that. And added sugar is 1. I mean, that's like why everybody buys this. I mean, it's such a good thing. It even has a recipe on the back for chocolate pancakes, protein pancakes. One day I might try that. But when I went to Marshall's, my goal was to get a couple of things. One, a strainer, because I have the strainer, but it's kind of a bigger holes. So these are sink strainers, but it's still a strainer. And this can actually fit inside a cup. So I've been having to like pour my shake into a bowl because my strainer is so big, then pour it into my cup. This will actually fit on top of the cup. So I bought some of these so I could do that, which is fantastic. I bought this little teeny measuring cup. I'm trying to think ahead, right? Because it was $3.99. So like when I go out with people, like if I do start having some softer foods, there's only a certain portion size that I can have. And this little container has cup measurements, so quarter, third, half, 2. It has ounces measurements from 0.5 to 5. It has tablespoon measurements. So sometimes they talk about 6 tablespoons, milliliters, and teaspoons. So my point is like, this is fantastic for like measuring out liquids or measuring out my food when I'm on the go, because I can't just, I'm not gonna eyeball it at first. I don't wanna take a chance. And then these, I bought, these were $6. These are the little like serving containers for your condiments. That's what they're called, condiments on the go. And they come with these lids, but these are about 2 ounces serving size. So I think that'd be perfect for me to even measure out stuff, food, you know, when I'm out and about. So that is my plan with these. So I found these 2 little tools to help me on my journey, basically. But that's what I've been doing today. I was gonna say I'm about to make my dinner shake, but I wanted to just close this vlog out because it has been a week since my surgery. I gave you my weigh-in numbers today, and we're gonna keep this journey going. I had a really good conversation with somebody who inspired me earlier, and I'm just looking forward to seeing this transition and phases in this journey. So with that, I'm gonna say deuces and I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope everyone stays well, and we will chat soon. Bye, YouTube. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you wanna be included in my journey. Bye.